Hey everybody, Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk. I did a Google Hangout. I did the WWE Backlash review, but apparently the audio was not very good. So I'm just going to record this on my camera so that way you guys can hear me clearly. So here we go again. So I'm just going to do this a lot quicker. I don't feel like going full detail, or at least as long as it should be. So if you guys already watched the previous video, you know my thoughts about it. But for those of you that are new, I'm just going to give you a quick review on Backlash. So first of all, the opener was the six-pack challenge for the Women's Championship for SmackDown. Becky Lynch ended up winning. I think that's a very smart move. I'm happy that Becky Lynch finally won the title and is finally being used. I like the fact that all the women did not look weak. They all looked very impressive and they all looked very strong going to this. I like the concept. They got these women got great time on the card, which was great. And Alexa Bliss, I gotta do a shout out for her due to the fact that she had her Harley Quinn kind of look going on, if you guys caught that. But yeah, I thought it was a great match. I think Becky Lynch deserves the belt. I mean, that's all I have to really say about that. Next, I believe it was the Usos defeating Hype Bros. It felt like a SmackDown match. Usos won. They got new gear. They don't have the face paint anymore. You know, Usos won. It's kind of what we expected. You know, I think nobody really thought the Hype Bros were going to win the match. But the Usos end up winning. Now they're heel now, thank God. We've been waiting for this for I don't know how long. But Usos are heels finally. They end up winning. The match was decent. It felt like a SmackDown match, nothing really special. Next, it was Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, I think a lot of people did not want to see this match just due to the fact it was just Ziggler and Miz again. We've seen this match before. You know, it's Ziggler. It's just random. You know, doesn't really make sense. But it was a decent match. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But again, they've done this match so many times that we didn't really care. I mean, there was some cool stuff in it, but there wasn't really anything like spectacular. But got a lot of time, which I was kind of surprised about. They got a lot of time for this match. I kind of wish they maybe gave some of that time to something else. That's my honest opinion. Or they could have done my opinion of how I would, but I would have done a championship scramble because how he was pissing off Bryan, how Miz has been pissing off Bryan. He could have maybe challenged himself, being like, "You're going to defend a championship scramble match. Do like Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Kane, and Ziggler in a championship scramble match because you're not using Apollo Crews or Baron Corbin unless you're doing it on a pre-show, which was stupid. So why not use them, put them on a show, and make it mean something, do something different that we haven't seen in a while? Do a championship scramble." That would have been a little bit better, and the fans would have gone into that match a little bit more. Before it was a decent match, and Miz ended up winning due to interference by Maurice. So now Miz is still champion. That's about it for that. Next match, the worst match of the night, hands down, was Kane and Bray Wyatt. If you guys don't know, Randy Orton suffered an injury, so he was not medically cleared to compete due to his TKO loss to Brock Lesnar. So he was not able to compete, so they did a storyline where Bray Wyatt attacked Orton backstage by using the door on his leg, slamming the door on his leg numerous times. But yeah, so Bray Wyatt won by forfeit originally, but then they did a filler match, which was Kane. A lot of people were speculating that to begin with. So Kane and Bray Wyatt had a match. It was no holds barred, and Orton cost Bray the match, and Kane won. To say it once, Bray Wyatt losing to Kane was stupid. I 100% disagree, but a lot of people are going to say, well, it's going to build out the feud, which is fine, but Bray should have at least won something. I mean, the fact that he lost to a filler match, to a random match that was not even built up, to Jobber Kane is just kind of ridiculous. I really hope Bray wins if they do Orton-Bray Wyatt match, maybe at next month if Orton's cleared to compete. Just give it to Bray. We're honestly sick of Bray Wyatt losing. I'm so sick of him being a jobber. We really are. I really just want Bray Wyatt to be a star. I really want him to become a world champion. I want him to become a big name on SmackDown. But if you continue feeding him to guys like Kane Like Jobber Kane, you're not going to do anything with him. You're just going to make him a jobber. It's going to be pathetic. So if you're going to do Orton and Bray Wyatt, which most likely they are, you got to give the win to Bray Wyatt. I don't care if Orton lost to Brock Lesnar. You have to give the win to Bray. Bray deserves more wins than anyone at this point. Now you need to start pushing Bray. And it's just fact. You need to push Bray. Otherwise, you might as well just release him. Because you're not doing anything with him. So do something with Bray. I want Bray to succeed. So the match sucked. It was filler. That's pretty much it. Next match, Heath Slater and Rhino defeated the Usos to get another TV match. It was another just SmackDown type match. It wasn't anything special, but Heath Slater and Rhino are now the new champions, which is cool. Now Heath Slater's got a contract. Whoever thought Heath Slater would finally be a champion? Again, he hasn't been champion since 2011, I think, and now it's the Tag Team Championships. So now he's a 4-time Tag Team Champion. I'm glad this is kind of refreshing for a tag team division. Now Heath Slater's finally being used. The crowd's behind it, which is great. I am really curious to see how they continue doing this. So all I have to say is good job on that, and I'm really looking forward to see what they do with Slater and Rhino. Maybe to come out with a tag team name. I like the name of Slater Gore. That's just a random name there, but who knows what they'll call them. Next was the main event, and I believe it was AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose for the main event for the World Championship. Honestly, here's the thing. I'm so happy AJ Styles won. You have no idea. I'm a big AJ Styles fan. I've been a fan of his since TNA. I watched some of his New Japan stuff, and him now winning the world title finally in WWE is awesome. I honestly thought, though, how they should have booked it is have Dean Ambrose and maybe AJ Styles win. Maybe they both get counted out, their shoulders get on the mat, both shoulders are on the mat, so there's no clear winner. And then you give Styles the belt at No Mercy. That's how I think they should have done, but now this could definitely continue the feud. They'll probably have a match at No Mercy. I don't know what they'll do. I'm assuming it'll probably be like a no disqualification. Maybe it'll be a Hell in a Cell due to the fact that Hell in a Cell is going to be the Raw's pay-per-view for October. Maybe they're going to do Hell in a Cell match for the title, which will be awesome. I won't complain if they do, or maybe they'll do a different type of match. Who knows what they'll do. But they are going to have some sort of no disqualification rematch at No Mercy. I guarantee it. But I'm happy AJ Styles won. The match was great itself. Dean Ambrose looked really strong. AJ Styles looked really great. Some new moves, some cool stuff happened. Nothing really more to say. AJ Styles just deserves it. I'm happy AJ Styles won. So if I had to rank this pay-per-view, I'd probably give it like a 6.8 out of 10. There was a lot of decent stuff on the show. There was some good stuff, but there was some crap on here as well. I'm not going to sugarcoat and say this pay-per-view was excellent. I'm not going to say this pay-per-view was even good. I'm not even going to say this pay-per-view was shit at all. It was just a solid show. It was an okay show. For what it was okay. Yeah, I will admit that it was okay. If a couple of the other matches were actually at least good, I think this pay-per-view would have been a lot higher rated. Before it was alright. So I just hope No Mercy, when I go to that live, that it will be a lot better. But overall, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, take care, all my peeps, and I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that next video may be. Take care.